In a world where clear coats go to die, there exists a fake detailer, a myth, a ghost in the foam who no longer has a drying towel with a logo. They told him it couldn't be done. They said the contamination was too deep, too ancient, a mess so catastrophic, civilization turned its back. But the fake detailer didn't. Detail Co's authorized a full tactical detail. He's not just bringing soap. He's bringing a reckoning. He's packing the only weapon that matters. Detail Co products, engineered for precision, built for power, demand, perfection. Coming this summer, don't just watch the dirt leave. Watch the grind die.
What's done is done. What we see is done.
The 2005 Ford Mustang. The legend lives.
Just a quick overview of the products we're going to use on wheels, tires. The wheels and tires are probably my favorite part of doing the car, the transition from dirty to clean, and the final applying dress on this is just amazing. So we're going to start out cleaning the tires with the Yum Undress dedicated tire and rubber cleaner, which you will see works really, really well, especially on tires that haven't been cleaned in a long time. Another use, which I'll be doing a video when I take the wrap off of this and pull it out of the garage this spring, is engine cleaning. You can either use it diluted, 1-to-1, 4-to-1, or you can use it neat depending on how dirty your engine bay is. But I'm expecting it to do a great job. And we've got Yum Wheels. Now Yum Wheels is a complete 2-in-1 wheel cleaning solution. It's designed to offer a very simple solution of cleaning every single part of the wheel and all of the associated contaminants that can get on to the wheels. And It's a 2-in-1 formula that contains 2 highly active categories of cleaners, which together creates a blend that makes a total wheel cleaning package. It's non-acidic, pH neutral wheel cleaner with iron fallout remover. You'll see a lot of purple coming off of especially the 2 front wheels today. Provides slickness and lubrication on the wheels, which reduces drag and when cleaning highly abrasive brake dust and associated things that can get on there. So it provides really good lubrication as well. It's safe to use on paint to degrease and remove iron fallout. I haven't used that on my paint yet, but I think when I do the complete wash this spring when I pull the car out of the garage, I will probably be doing that. Yum wheel foam is pretty cool. I mixed I believe it was 800 mils of water, 200 mils of wheel foam. I shook it up. You can spray it on there once you've got undress and wheels on there, and that will stay foamed for quite a long time. And it helps the active ingredients in undress and wheels to do a deep cleaning on it. The one thing you don't want wheels to cool, you want to make sure you keep it wet. So if I notice anything that's been on there for a couple minutes and it starts drying, I'm going to make sure to spray it on there as well. But make sure your wheels and tires are nice and cool before you use this stuff. And you don't want to use the wheel foam on ceramic brakes whatsoever. The scent is amazing, and it's also designed to be used in an MTM Hydro P22.2 foam cannon, which I believe I have. So we'll be using that as well. Now, the special dedicated wheel cleaning formulation continues a host of surfactants and clean to clean, degrease, and maintain your wheels, right? We're gonna finish the wheels off with Yum Dress, which is a tire moisturizer. This is not a protectant per se or a sealant that you put on here. You're actually moisturizing the tires every time you use this. At some point, you may end up thinking that it's rejecting this, and you can use it as a diluted 1-to-1. That's one of the Easter eggs, kind of like my Easter egg here. That's one of the Easter eggs with Yum Dress to put on the tires. You can use it as a 1-to-1. We're gonna hit the wheels at this point. We've got Yum wheels for the wheels. We've got Yum Undress for the tires, and inside here we've got wheel foam. We're going to get a lot of reaction from our wheels because these wheels are in pretty bad shape, probably 6, maybe 8 weeks without a wash. We will see a lot of color, a lot of white, a lot of brown, a lot of purple coming off of these wheels. And if we don't, I'm going to be really surprised. We've got our rim brush. I took the liberty yesterday to wipe all of the pine needles from on the inside of the wheel well. This car was covered with pine needles. We've got our Yum wheel woolies to get the barrel. So without further ado, we're going to give it a good spray and rinse off to start with. So let's get rolling here. Now the rinse has definitely taken some off. As you can see, it's just rolling down here. But watch what happens, the magic. And then once I've got the foam on here, I'm gonna go over to the other side and get that one going while this sits here and dwells. I don't know what scent that is, but it's nice. Chocolate maybe? Spray a little up in the wheel well. If we get that a little cleaner. Hit the Brembo. You don't want to use a lot, but you want to get good coverage on here. Now change our tip out, get some foam on here to help these two products dwell. And this will help it stay lubricated as well. And this is pretty amazing. We'll come back to here, but immediately you can start to see some browning coming off of this. And look at that rotor, brake rotor. The purple is just lighting up. All right, let's go get the other side taken care of. And then we're gonna give this one a rinse. You can definitely see how ditched this one is. This is pretty bad shape. This is Yum dress on here, and the hydrophobic is just amazing. All right, so I wanted to put a couple marks on here just to give you an indication of how dirty it was. Even with the high pressure spray washer, you can still see that it has a layer of road grime, dirt, whatever else the tire collects. Let's get going with this. A couple sprays around. Make sure you got good coverage. Hit the barrel. And the Brembo. And our wheel foam. And you can see the reaction already. I mean, before I foam this on, look at that. What's that, 20 seconds? And look at that. The disc and the caliper, that's just nuts. Probably a little more than I needed, a lot more than I needed. And I've got 800 mils of water, 200 mils of wheel foam, and distilled water, and this will last indefinitely. So this is now going to be my dedicated wheel foam cannon. All right, as you can see, this thing, like I mentioned, it's like a river of color. We've got white, we've got a couple different shades of brown, we've got purple, we've got more purple, and actually I see a little bit more purple, so lots of purple. So I'm gonna hit the wheel well first, just spray a little bit on here, just come in and give it a good washing. And the scents and the aromas coming off here is pretty incredible. Always wash your brush off before you put it back in. And let's go ahead and use our Yum wheel woolies to clean this sucker up. Get the barrels just as much as you can. It's really, and look at that. It's hard to get behind these calipers because they're so large. So I'm gonna have to come back later and get them. The stuff that I can't get to now, but it's just cleaning up really nice. Now, one little key tip, I actually use warm water. These won't fit in this car, which was I was expecting the medium size, as well. So I'm just going to give them a quick rub down. Now, meanwhile, the passenger side tire is just sitting there, dwelling, and just cleaning this thing up. A little lubricated, and now we're going to hit the actual wheel spokes. I just like to come in here with a brush, get as much as I can. It's a river. Like, I think Nick referred to it as a murder scene at one point, a good murder scene. You're just killing the dirt on this thing. It's so nice to have the warm water. Now, I have been using Yum Dress on these tires for 3 months at this point. There was another Easter egg that Nick mentioned. You don't have to use dress neat if at some point the tires are going to start rejecting it, so you go 1-to-1. I don't know if I'm going to do 1-to-1 today, mostly because the car's going away for the winter, so I'm going to want to make sure that everything is well moisturized. Again, this is a tire moisturizer. You're actually moisturizing the tire as opposed to just putting a dressing on it. So the Yum dress is actually being absorbed by the tires each time you use it. That looks pretty darn clean. And normally what I would do is come in with, spray on, rinse off, but for this one, I'm going to use Yum ceramic to put on here. Actually, detailer. I'm going to use detailer on here. All right, let's go around, take care of the other side. This has been sitting here dwelling for probably 4 minutes, maybe 5. And you could see the work that the Yum process, undress, wheels, is doing here. The one thing I don't like is it drying out, so I'm just going to put a little bit more on here just to make sure this doesn't dry out. Probably let it dwell a little bit too long. And you definitely want to go back to the start with these things. If I was to pull it out right here, I'd just get splashed in the face, similar to what Steve does all the time. I know, Franco, pick it up, put it on the stick shift. Same process as before. Start at the bottom, get these barrels as best I can. Again, I can't get behind here because these calipers are so freaking big. All right, just gonna go do the same thing here, and I'll start at the top this time. Get cover as much of this as I can. And once I get through with that, get the lug nuts and finish it up with the brake caliper. That is the problem with these big calipers. It's that you can't always get it in every spot, so you may have to move the car a little bit. I'm definitely not going to take these tires off to do that. Went from black rims to purple rims. Look at that. This is my favorite part. Wheels are my favorite part. Okay, rinse off. There you go. YumCars wheel system. Wheels for the rims, barrels, undress for the tires, wheel foam to help it dwell, clean it up, and this is what you end up with. I'm gonna do one quick test. So sometimes your tires may be extra dirty and you may have to do a second pass. So let's just see what happens. If this comes out white or a little dirty. Now, like I said, I'm not too concerned with it because it's getting stored for the winter. But yeah, so because I let this go for 2 months, which I would never do unless I was going to do a pretty big cleaning, which is today, I would not have this issue. I would have white foam. Okay, so I lied. Let's see what happens now. I don't want to put it away dirty. There we go. You see the white? It's good and clean. There you go. Wheels are done. When we come back, citrus on the whole car, and some foam. Let that dwell for about 5 minutes and rinse that off and do a contact wash. Getting pretty close. Before we get into spraying the car down with our citrus, foam, and contact wash, let's talk about citrus. So we're going to use citrus in the carton sprayer at a dilution rate today of 5:1. The YumCitrus this product is probably the strongest in the industry at this point. It's designed to remove and release dirt, grease, grime, bugs prior to washing it. So the longer that you can let this sit on here and dwell, the better off you are with reducing any type of marring. You don't need another product to remove bugs at this point. So if you've got citrus, you can use it if you want, but you don't need it. Citrus will do a good job of that. It can be used highly diluted. I think during my maintenance washes, which I'll do 2 to 3 washes a week during the summer, I'm running citrus at a dilution rate of 20:1. I don't need it any stronger than that, but you can dilute it even higher. The one thing that I've read on the site, you do not want to use citrus on a wrapped car. PPF is okay, not a wrapped car. And you don't want to use it in extreme direct sunlight. Stay away from sunlight. So covered area. Being in Oregon today, you'll probably see some background with the skies. We don't have to worry about the sunshine today at all. The scent of this stuff is pretty cool. It is good. Foam. We're going to use foam. What will we use foam for? We're going to bring foam after we spray on the citrus. We will foam the car and we will sit there and let that dwell for about 5 minutes so that citrus can really do its job that it's designed to do. The foam is a pH neutral, high foaming pre-wash treatments. Big difference with the YumFoam is that the YumFoam has dramatically reduced the certain lubrication agents to allow it for increased in extra cleaning properties. So you're not having the lubrication is going to help the foam stick to the car paint. And Yum recommends that you pour about 100 to 150 milliliters into a foam cannon of total liter. So today, because the car isn't that big, we're going to use about 700, 750 liters of foam and water, probably about 550 to 600 of water, and the rest will fill it up with YumFoam. And you're going to cover the entire car again with citrus today. I'll cover it with citrus and then spray foam on it. Once we're done at letting that dwell for about 5 minutes, we're going to come back and do a contact wash with Yum Wash. This stuff smells like bubble gum. No, something different. I'll have to research that. It looks like bubble gum, right? So it's super slick, extremely slick, pH neutral. It's got a pH level of 7. I'm going to use about 100 mils of wash in a bucket. You can use more if you want. You can use less, but I'll have about 4 gallons of warm water because it's still pretty cool here in a bucket. You can also use this in a foam cannon, which I haven't decided if I'm going to do, but I'll make a decision just in time whether I want to foam the car. I think we're ready to go. I'm going to end up with a final volume of 1.25 between water and citrus at a dilution rate of 5:1. So I'm looking for about 208, I'll round it up to 210 or 220 of YumCitrus. Let's go. I always turn these sideways on the 5-liter jugs just so nothing drips out. Got my carton sprayer with water all ready to go. I've got my Yum Wash all ready to go as well. It's dialed in, and I've got about 600 milliliters of water and then 100 milliliters of YumFoam. Probably a little more YumFoam than I need, but that's okay. These gloves, Don sent me these gloves. Thanks, Don. I think he got them from Mark Horn. He wanted me to give them a try. Fit good. I like the little nibs on them. Pick things up a little easier. Okay. Cart and sprayer first. Now, as you can see, this car's really dirty. Lots of road grime, road film here. In a couple minutes after we get the citrus on and the wheel foam, because we're going to let it dwell for a few minutes, and then we're going to bring in a quick video from Matt from Slick Auto Styling, and then a discussion on what type of road grind they get down there in Florida, in the area where he lives. Really nice young guy. Has been very helpful to me, so thanks for taking all my questions. And I know I may be a pain in the neck sometimes with all the questions I have, but I do appreciate everything you've done. So here we go. And the scent on this is pretty phenomenal, which I really appreciate. And we're just gonna get it everywhere. Safe on everything except wrapped cars. It's not gonna stain your plastic. You know, no bugs on the car at this point. There's no bugs left at this point either, so I don't have to worry about using it as a bug remover, so to say. I like to get a little extra in the honeycombs, which are a pain in the neck to keep clean. There we go. Carton sprayers. This is actually a foamer as well. I took the filter out so that I could use it as a sprayer. But if I was to put a sprayer back in the nozzle here, this screws right off, we would get really decent foam out of this as well. But right now I'm not interested in using it as a foamer. All right, so let's get our Yum foam on here and let this dwell. There we go. I impressed myself. I put enough in this time. All right, so real quick before I put this back together for rinse off, we're gonna take a break. We're going to go to a video of Matt from Slick Auto Styling to talk about road grime, and then a follow-up video to give us his not impression, but give us what he runs into down there in, I think, Palm Beach area in Florida. Okay? All different types of environments have all different types of road grime, so we'll be back in a few.
We have two things left on the car. The first thing is going to be road film. So road film is, well, film from the road. So it's going to be baked on dirt and oils that essentially create a layer of film that sticks to your car's paint and doesn't come off with water pressure.
This has been dwelling long enough. Let's take it off. Let's see what happens here. And hey, Matt, thanks a lot for the information on the road grime from Palm Beach, Florida area. There's a lot to learn. Maybe we'll head out to your area and see what you guys have to deal with. I think that might be a pretty cool segment. makeup. I need someone to look at this hair. Thanks for watching the video. Hey, thanks Nick and Kelly for bringing great products to the detailing world. And as I promised in the video, I'm working on V2, testing it, should be ready in a couple months. If you're interested, let me know in the comments. See ya.